Create a manual container depot loader near your hub to fill with. Don't drop in more than your stack's worth or it backs up. Yeah, I just put my, I just sunk things that I didn't want until I had the depot thing in my, words in my inventory. Because I didn't want to risk it backing up. So my recycling facility doesn't upload to the depot unless it's things like slugs and biomass and stuff like that. The doggos were super helpful, and crash drop pods for getting the computers you need early. Right. What roof do you think would look good on these guys? Because I'm gonna keep these separate. I feel like separate is good. Like a slight slant, both the same way. Or I've done that. I didn't even realize I did those two opposite. I did that the same, and then that bit's opposite. And I've done kind of a weird thing there. How about since they're the same height, I'd either do slants both the same way. I could do slants like backwards, but that would end up with quite a high roof. We could end up making them the same height because this one's double this one. So we could make this one with 1 meter roofs or ramps. And this one with 2 meter ramps. Just kind of give it more variety. Or, hold up. Obviously change the material. Yeah, opposite directions. And both ending up at the same height. Excellent. Now the precipitation will bump into the upper deck. Oh, it's actually, it's going to bump into there whichever way I go. Yeah, we're in the desert. We don't get precipitation. I was actually thinking about doing these the other way around. And also... Da, da, da. Let's get rid of the ceiling. I hope one day they get rain back in the game. It was quite amazing for the short time they had it. I don't remember it. I must have not been playing when they had it. You remember what update it was? I think it was update 5. Okay. I've been update 5 when I started. I honestly cannot remember when I first played. It's so long ago. What do we think? Obviously we'll colour this, make it look good. I'm sure they've always used Unreal Engine. Because that's... I'm pretty sure. Because, like, that's the reason why they started off as an Epic exclusive, isn't it? Needs more chimneys. No. No chimneys on this one. We don't need chimneys. It was either 5 or 6. They had an UE update that broke the custom rain mod they were using. And he went to update 8 with Unreal 5. Yeah, which was a very big update. Yeah. Yeah, that was such an update. Let's just say, that was a big update. In a lot of ways, I'm really glad that I played update 8. In some, I wish I'd waited, you know, for like to get a little even more hype for the for the 1.0 release, but I'm very happy that I did play it because that's how I met so many of you. When I first started streaming, it was just going to be my comfort game. Like, I was like, I'll just play it a bit. I doubt anybody's going to be interested. More people were interested in that than in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so many people playing at 1.0. Yeah. If I'd have started from nothing, like, I doubt I would get anything. I doubt anybody would be watching me. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Yeah, I feel like my timing worked out nicely. Like I said before, I do wish I'd started streaming earlier. But that's a whole other thing. Why is this? Is this connected? Is our rotors full? Is rotors full? Yeah, rotors is full. Wonderful. Conflicted with BG3 wanting to watch stream versus not wanting spoilers. Eventually gave up. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, because that's the thing that I didn't think of, because I was such a inexperienced streamer, or inexperienced as a streamer. Like, story games are difficult, especially if you want to actually play them to the end, because people won't want spoilers. Unless it's like a short game that it doesn't take people long to catch up with you. Right. Go for gold finish. For no reason other than it's pretty. Go for chrome because this is iron parts. I'm not using anything but iron. Yeah, all that they've already played or won't go around to playing soon, yeah. Yeah, so like the that's the thing, like playing a game when it first comes out is very different to playing a game after it's been out for a while. Like Outer Wilds was great because it had been out a long time. People were looking for, like, people who like the game were looking for somebody to watch that hadn't played the game before, because they love seeing people's reactions to all the new stuff. Watching your reaction during the Invincible was fun, but I have no idea how others felt. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I'd love to do more like shorter story games like that. It's just finding them and knowing if they're good or not is the problem. I had a pretty good reception to playing it, I think. For the regulars, at least. But I mostly stream for you guys anyway. Yeah. So I think it's going to be the chrome. Just on the outside though, I'm not going to do the inside. Not going to do the foundations. Ooh. We can filter it, so that's good. So I don't accidentally get the walls. No, I might actually remove these. As the fence. And put an actual fence in. Lots of the game, having help from experienced players, very careful about the spoilers and letting them learn things as they go. Just little hints like cub tricks. Control zooping after experience without them really gives the game such a greater experience, it seems. Love helping new pioneers that way. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I really try not to talk too spoilery, not just for my own sake, because like, you know, I don't want spoilers, but also for people that are newer to the game, because there are so many new people that have picked up the game now, or have like, or stopped playing years ago and are revisiting now it's finished. Learning about Zoot from... You learned about Zoot from me? I don't remember that. Oh, I have a shit memory. I'm glad it helped you though. Yeah. Yeah, no spoilers isn't always just for the streamer. In this case it is partly. As if I don't know about them, I also can't accidentally tell people. Zoot, spacebar, workbench, calculator, to-do list. Learned a lot. Aw, I'm glad. It's one of those things you just don't see that what's like right in front of you. Don't realize those hints in the middle of the screen are different for every type of buildable. Yeah, and also like you get to a point where you're just doing stuff and you don't actually look. You don't look that there. Like just. It's just a part of the. You're looking where the cursor is. You're not looking at the bar while you're building. I think I got everything. Windows. So which windows do I use over here? I use the angle frame for those. I use the school windows for those. I think that's the hex. Let me just go a bit closer so I can check. Don't see the words, just see the matrix. Yeah. Oh yeah, also read the list of what you're unlocking. You won't realise, hey, I've got a map. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yes, have a good walk. See you on Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. Have a good few days. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It's lovely to see you as always. Let's use the honeycomb. Yeah, seeing that they show up on the map, I think I either found out by accident or I saw another streamer doing it. It was eye-opening. It's so helpful to see because you can see the seeing the purity without having to go over to it. Just incredible. Saves so much work because you can plan without actually like walking all the way. Especially when it's a resource that's rarer, that's like really far. Also, one thing I would say to my past self, when unlocking things in the MAM, or things that you really want to be able to use, don't feel like buying resources with tickets from the Awesome Sync as cheating. It's a game mechanic. It's there to use it. I just kind of, I didn't actually realize that you get a whole, like, the amount that it shows you, the amount of tickets, gets you a whole stack. I thought it would be like, I don't know, half a stack at best, but it was so helpful for getting the hover pack because I don't have aluminium production yet. I'd gotten some aluminium from doggos. But not quite enough. And I got reminded, hey, you can just buy some with the resources you've sunk. It's like, oh my god, I can, can't I? need to check out the modding situation, like if I wanted to create a mod for making skins for things. I don't know about making skins. I've not heard about that. But I do know that there is a good modding scene that's currently working on updating everything for 1.0. Plant looking power pole. Oh, that would be cute. That would be really cool. They have yeah, there are some decorative mods. So like there's well, not purely decorative, but there's another streamer I watch that has all of their power lines are actually like lasers. It looks really cool. Got your wife to play a couple weekends ago. Use simple, helpful notes and did a little handcrafting as she asked for it. She enjoyed it enough to forget to eat and to play for almost 6 hours. Then she decided she needs to stop and finish getting a couple nodes connected, pulled into her base and constructing, did a tower to look over everything at 7 hours. Decided she better stop. Afraid to open it again. Oh no. Does she have the reminders on? Like reminders of how long you've been playing? I feel like that would probably be quite helpful. A giant artificial pine tree in the middle of the desert. That might be a thing. Wait for December and you may get a treat. She almost didn't see the forum. Oh dear. Yeah, so you found the kind of game she likes. Congrats. Why is that blue? Oh, because it picked up the colour from the thing. Yeah. Also dislike power lines that droop because not straight lines make power neurons. That mod with the laser power lines would probably be quite good for you then. I'm pretty sure they were playing on 1.0 when I watched them earlier. You can make them pretty colours and they're like, they are actually like lasers. It's kind of cool. I don't know exactly how like the benefits of the mod, but there's probably other things. Fiber optic cables would be good too. Yeah. It's all good. It's all wonderful. Can't wait for this to be on consoles and to get like the next wave of newbies, and I might even be able to persuade my friend who just does not understand why I like this game to try it. He just like, I tried to explain it to him and it's just Complete whoosh. Almost done with the windows? Yeah. Why? Just doing a little more. No reason. No reason at all, I'm sure. Let me actually, like, look at it first. So, YouTube channel Man Shorts does regular comical D&D videos during various jobs with the concept of rolling and having a skill like in D&D. I just did one Sunday for Satisfactory. It was great. Oh, awesome. Could you put that in the Discord? Put a link to it. Love to watch that. Okay, so we just need, like, I guess maybe the doing the outline with the beams might be good. Oh, I missed the window. Yeah, so I need to do the outline with the beams like I've done with the other things. And colour that. And then I think this is done. Yay! So, modular frames next. I could have a look at my... Oh, thank you, Meta. So I'll go and have a look at the Explore in a sec. I'm just gonna go have a look over here because I have heavy modular frames being made. I don't know how many regular modular frames I'm making. Really should disable that 20 minutes for stream end time. I can always refund it if I don't want to do it. So our lovely heavy modular frame factory. So this is screws and plates. Rods. We got upper floor. With some pipes. Oh god, this would have been so much easier with iron pipes. Ah, okay. And then this is a little bit squished. But this is modular frames and heavy modular frames. So I could potentially reinforced plates going in here. Modular frames coming out here. So instead of doing a whole new factory, yeah, ending soon would be quite a good idea because I think I've had more than one time where I've had raids come in as as I was planning to leave. I wonder if there's a way to do that with StreamerBot. Like, you can get quite a lot of information with StreamerBot, and I've already got it so that, like, when I end my stream, certain things stop, and then if I'm playing Satisfactory, certain things start again. I've been able to do that quite a bit. Yeah, okay, awesome. So, I don't need to make a modular frames battery, because we have modular frames going in there now. Yeah, so, while we're up here, let's just check that I've not missed any hard drives that are, like, up here or something. Or over by the steel. Gonna keep going. So this is me starting to explore. You're getting a bit of a half-assed attempt, honestly. It's nearly 5 o'clock. Ooh, hold on. Nope. Nope. I forgot that I didn't have... that I had my electric jetpack on. So... how you doing? Ow. A. No fair, you're not supposed to be able to throw things at me. Oh, no. Oh, he nearly fell off the edge. Okay, there we go. So where's the pod? Here it is. Hey! Da 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 da! That took a lot less than 20 minutes. Oh, that's exploring done for today. Thank you for spending your channel points on that matter. I would never have known that there was a hard drive over here. I hadn't decided to do a half-assed job.
Yes, if you give it no further thought.
even... Is there anything else to cool down here? Just a, just a unfortunate square that I think they forgot that we can see. I was like, oh, this lovely background scenery. Square. Was that, do you think that was the beginnings of another pioneer making a base? Just starting to, like, build out of that. Hey, Astral! Good to see you. Oh, you've been down there, it's water. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to go down there. So I don't think I have the jetpack capacity to come back. Yeah, I know it's the edge of the box. You won't survive. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I'm sensing a story involving that hog that I was just fighting. Right, how to get back up. There's a bottom to the world as well as sides. And a top. Yeah, I know you found the top. There is something you can activate from the create dashboard that snoozes raids for an hour or two. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it should be something that I'd be able to activate using a streamer bot, like at the end of a stream or something. It just wouldn't, like, it's... We've had a couple of times where somebody's raided him. Like, either just as I was going or all sorts of stuff. So like it's been, oh, I'm just going, I'm sorry, or we literally ended up accidentally doing a double raid because they raided in like when I pressed the button. Made a staircase down that waterfall. It's on the right of the chasm, not far enough down to realise the square was water, but it hit the bottom of the world area. Oh, amazing. Yeah, that means seeing as we have a few more minutes before the end of stream, and we have that hard drive that I want to see what we can get, I'll do a little. I'll do a little more finishing off on this. Shadows render a little bit weird sometimes. Looks so good. I could make an entrance on this side as well as the other, because we do have the, yeah, I think I will. Because it's not a bad thing to be able to get in multiple places. And this can be like another shortcut in. Shortcut through, even. Oh, Astral, what's the mod you have which changes the power lines? So we were just talking about some like nice mods and things. Laser power cable skin. Oh, okay. Fair enough. No, Astral's the one that I saw using it, so that's just why I thought I'd ask. They are the lovely streamer. has told me about some of the good mods in this game. So if you ever want some other good Satisfactory content, Astral is definitely one to follow. Mod manager's changed a lot. Fair enough. I haven't actually looked at it since 1.0 because obviously things were broken and I've not finished the game yet. I want to finish before I start modding. If I start modding the game. You're waiting for Satisfactory Plus? Oh, please tell me they are gonna be redoing it for 1.0. This is a completely different game. Skin It is indeed at the start of the name, mostly because it's a serious name for mods that change appearance, stuff like that. Cool. So yeah, Pyro, if you're still here, Skin It will be what you're looking for to, as like the main source of, or a good source of appearance mods. Gonna completely finish 1.0 vanilla before we attempt to play plus. Me too. It's one of those things that I don't want to confuse myself because I have so many recipes in my head, and I know that everything changes with Satisfactory Plus. Finished it, but sloppily. Don't know. Just don't have the patience for building big factories that end up looking but ugly. That's fair. Like we've said with lots of things. Everybody plays differently. And none of it's wrong. Even Josh. My desert is littered with concrete boxes of different shapes. Some with random decorative crap sticking out the side. That doesn't work. Oh dear. I might do a little bit less on this one. I just want to get this finished, and we had a distraction in the form of a hard drive. So probably gonna wait for the hard drive to be done, and then that will probably be the end of the day for me. Speaking of, new. Really should know by now. Gotta click it. I just want to get this finished. That's precisely why I was still going on when that last raid hit last night. And then about 2.5 hours over your usual time. Oh dear. Yeah, I was watching you this morning while I was getting ready. I wondered why you were why you were on when I was awake. Yeah, how I had that good fortune. This is not working. I'm gonna need to do this in carts. Let's see if this works. Yeah! Awesome. Okay, I'll just have to do that on this side as well. Buttons is also still out of town, so the only person's time you need to take into consideration is your own. Yeah, that's definitely a thing with me. That I take my partner's time into consideration because, like, most of the time when I'm streaming, he's working. That's kind of what I decided. Not what he decided, but what I decided. Not, yeah, he didn't ask me to do that, but it's kind of what's worked for me. But it's kind of also, yeah, if he went out of town, I would probably be constantly streaming. Honestly, you need to stop getting distracted with factory games and make some game dev progress on your factory game. Ooh, well. Don't let us get in the way of that. I want to see it. I mean, sort of working right now. Well, not most of you. We like very similar games. He also enjoys Satisfactory. We have a server that we occasionally play together. But neither of us are really multiplayer gamers, which works quite well, really, because it means that neither of us feel bad for saying no thank you. He bought Resi 4 for his birthday, so I'm quite looking forward to watching him play some of that with his birthday money, kind of thing. I think this is done with beams. But yeah, he plays RimWorld, he plays Satisfactory, Stardew. Yeah, like all sorts of games that like I also play. We've got quite similar tastes. It means that we kind of understand each other quite well when it comes to gaming. He's not quite as into watching Twitch as I am, but that's fine. I'm quite happy for that to be my thing. He'll watch some streams with specific people. He watches more for the streamers than for the specific games. I can do either. No chance I have the kind of resources to make anything in the class of Satisfactory Factorio, but hoping to produce enough of a proof of concept I can get other people involved. That'd be cool. Have you seen Widget? Because that, I spent a few hours yesterday playing that. It was very good and very addictive. It was in it was put in the Discord by, was it Meta? Somebody put it in the Discord. And yeah, I lost a couple hours to that. Yeah. So, thank you. I think. It was very fun though. It was a good couple hours. Got 2 game ideas. Doubtful either can be done in a language I'm just starting to learn, but who knows? If you're referring to Python, you'd be surprised what can be done with it if you are determined enough. There's a few devs on YouTube that have, like, there's at least one dev on YouTube that's made his own, like, engine with Python. And I think that's pretty impressive. There's an RPG set in American Midwest that goes heavy into folklore, ghosts, and mythics of the area. Cool. When your friend said Factorio was an idle game with extra steps, I was sure, but the extra steps part of that sentence is doing a lot of work. Yeah. Oh, it is. But it's also, that's so true about Factorio. Oh, I need to go through and get, oh, hold on. I have a bar with a few things on it. There it is. Wait, no. I don't have the one I need, but I can add it. Because this is what I've been using to decorate around here. There we go. That's better. Use the tools at your disposal, Panda. You know better. The other, which would probably be easier, is when you choose a class, save the goblin tribe, and then try to civilize the entire time. Heroes and do-gooders keep coming around to destroy the tribe. That could be... You could do that like a little bit like a tower defense, if you wanted to. Sort of like a colony builder tower defense kind of mix. That'd be cool. I'm kind of picturing Goblin Rimworld, because you deal with raiders and stuff in that, as well as trying to keep your people alive, much to their own annoyance. There's a lot of games kind of like Rimworld that you could take inspiration for that. There's sort of on the smaller scale, there's like Clanfolk. I don't think that has combat in it though. There's also like on the very large scale, Songs of Six. No, I've not played a lot of, but seemed very good. Rimworld Quest is a good descriptor. Want it to be different graphically, of course. Of course. Like, Rimworld is interesting graphically. Like, it doesn't need to be any more than it is, but it's, yeah. Not the most graphical game. RimWorld does have, like, little quests. Oh, in a very simple way, you could take some inspiration from Fallout Shelter as well. That has some stuff a little bit like that. Probably thinking more Numeria, but don't need the 3D aspect. I still haven't checked out Numeria. As you do also have like Dwarf Fortress and stuff. That's inspired so many things. Old Dungeon Master games, yeah. Yeah, so like when you get raided, you're like trying to keep them out of the critical goblin infrastructure. Right. I think that is good. So, time for a tower. Just so that I can look at this properly. I like that. I'm very happy with that. Like, obviously the way in needs a little bit of work, but I feel like that's a good 7 hours work.